welcome back to my channel. This is a little bonus video. I am counting up the money I found in this jar on top of my wardrobe from a previous attempt at a penny challenge. The audio on this, for some reason, the audio recording this was shocking. So I am having to record a voiceover. So I apologise if my actions on video don't quite match my words. That will be why. I will do my best. Introducing my new spring mat though from catnip.com. Well, I say new, it's last year's one with a little froggle. And yeah, so this is my spring mat. She's bringing out a new one. I can't wait. It's going to be gorgeous. But I thought while I'm counting out all this money and you can't hear anything, I may as well do like a little voiceover and intro into who I am, what I'm about, what I'm doing, what I'm planning, and see how we get on. Yeah, so anyway, I'll get counting and I will crack on with the video. So my name is Michelle. I am 43 years old and I live in Essex. I am married. I have 3 children. My eldest is 22. She is at work now. She does still live with us currently. And my middle child, my son, is 11 and my daughter is 7, my youngest daughter. So my youngest 2 are autistic. My daughter was literally diagnosed last week. So if you watched my videos, you know, so far you'll know that I've had like just a mountain of things all pile on me in the like literally this week is the first week. I am filming this on the 29th of January on a Monday. This coming week is the first week since the end of September where I have had no appointments, no meetings, no paperwork, no drains or demands on my time as a person, just having time for me. So I've taken the time to film this video and to edit it and now record this voiceover because there is silence in my house and I live for it. Anyway, so what I do, my husband works full time. I work from home. For a few years now, I've had a quite successful business on Etsy. I make and sell souvenir foiled tickets, so like the shiny foil on. Lots of people do that on Etsy. I have a very specific niche of K-pop concerts and K-pop tickets. Korean pop music is K-pop, so I love K-pop. I have loved K-pop for a few years now. My eldest daughter introduced me to it about 4 years ago now, and it's blown up recently. The one group you'll probably have heard of is BTS. They've been on the UK TV quite a bit, performing for the intermission on Britain's Got Talent and Graham Norton and The One Show and stuff like that. So yeah, so that's my thing. That's what I do as a day job. And recently as well, since I've been doing the cash stuff I've started to do savings challenges and cash envelopes and things like that and making those. So that's become like a kind of side hustle to my main job. It's all run from home. It's all set up in my bedroom. So I am a very, very small setup. This is literally where this is being filmed, at my work desk in my bedroom. So yeah, so this is my thing. If you've seen some of my other videos, you'll know that my husband's work is it's on the rocks, to put it nicely. He's been told in the last couple of weeks that his factory will be closing and he will be moved to another factory within the company. And it's not ideal, to be honest. It's gonna add about half an hour a day to his journey each way. It's not much different distance wise, but time wise to get there, because of logistics and things, it's going to add some time, which is not great. And the fact that they're closing the factory to try and save money, we know that they are not doing very well financially. They're struggling a bit. So now we're at the point where we need to think, right, what the hell are we going to do? Because we do have quite a lot of debt. Yesterday I posted a debt confession on Instagram. And we're doing quite well. When I first did my budget in September, we had 20,600, I think it was 20,600 of debt. And we are currently, as of this week, we are down to just over 15,000. So we've managed to pay an awful lot off so far and chip away at different things. And the goal is, my dream goal would be to be completely debt free, have debt at zero by December. But that is, that's relying on a lot of things, the stars aligning and stuff. So we need to, the worst case scenario is that February 2025, assuming that my husband's job hangs on that long. He thinks they will. He thinks they're able to restructure. They've got enough going on that they can restructure and not have to, lay people off, hopefully. So that's, if things continue as they are, I think we could potentially do it by December, which would be amazing. That's what I'm working towards. So we're gonna focus a lot at the moment on debt and getting that debt gone. I have recently gone into full debt saving mode. I've pulled all the money out of my sinking funds, because apart from birthdays at the moment, which will then shortly transfer into going into saving for Christmas as well. And the reason for that is a lot of our things are done on monthly subscriptions anyway. Our car maintenance we have a car service plan that we pay for monthly. We have all of our subscriptions and things are all paid monthly. They're rolled into the household budget, and car tax is paid monthly, the car insurance is paid monthly. And yes, I know you pay a little bit more for it, but at the moment, while we're trying to get big lump sums gone, we're just gonna, rather than pulling a little bit out here, a little bit out there, we're quite lucky that almost all of our debt is 0%. We've I don't want to say we've been clever with it, because we're in 20 grand's worth of debt. We're not clever, because we don't really, apart from a car, we don't really have a lot to show for it. But it's just I feel like throwing it all in one place rather than spreading it around in little bits is going to make a dent much quicker, especially while we're still in interest-free periods. We are not going to take on any more debt. We are not going to get any more credit cards for balance transfers, anything. Whatever credit cards we've got, that's what we've got. And if we can't transfer it, then it's tough shit, basically. Because that is now the incentive to get it gone. We do not want to be paying interest on any of this debt. So that's not bad, is it? £5.7. And my biggest coin there was a 20p. So that's pretty good. Happy with that. Excuse me. So yeah, anyway, so that's really us in a nutshell. I'm not really sure what else I was going to talk about, and there's quite a bit of video left. I could waffle for a bit if you like. But yeah, so that's really us in a nutshell. What else can I talk about? Let's see. I'm an emotional spender, I found out this month. I was trying to do no spend January, and it turned into a kind of low-ish spend January. I've last week was really, really rough, right? I'm gonna just lay it out for you. We had, well, the last 2 weeks, we had my husband, being what I would consider a typical man, doesn't want to make a fuss, do anything medical. He had a health issue, and it's been an issue for a while. And he didn't go to the doctor, and I kept nagging him to go to the doctor, go get it checked, go get it checked. Eventually he gave up and just went, fine, I'll go just to shut you up. And they went to the doctor, and the doctor went, no, you need to go to the hospital. You need to be seen. He went for more tests. This was just before Christmas, and he went for more tests. And then it came back 2 weeks ago that he had precancerous cells, and he had to have a minor operation to get those removed. And since then, he's not healing very well. So we've had a lot of stress with that. And then last week, like I say, my daughter's autism assessment, and she's now been officially diagnosed with autism. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot. So yeah, so I've been through the ringer emotionally this week. We both have. And I did go and spend some money on pretty things. I was very restrained. And what I have taken from this month, actually, that I'm quite proud of, is that I normally, if I slip up on something, if I'm dieting, or I slip up on, I'm not going to spend any money this week, and then I spend some money, I'm like, oh well, I've done it now, I might as well just start again next week, and I will I will just go off on a bender of like spending or eating. I'll just binge whatever it is that I've failed at and go, oh, sod it, it's done. I'll start next week. So I didn't do that this month. I if I did slip up and I was like, I probably shouldn't have spent that, and I couldn't take it back for whatever reason, I was like, okay, right. But the rest of today, that's it. The mistake is done. It's done. But we will keep going. And I have still managed to save a lot of money, considering I've still bought a few little bits and pieces. And as well as that, I've been selling on Vinted. I've made some money on Vinted, and that allowed me, with some of my cash stuffing money, my sinking funds, I've actually paid this month for my daughter to start swimming lessons before we go on holiday. And we're going to Centre Parks in June. That's the really, other than birthdays, that's the only thing we're saving for at the moment, because the balance is due in March. I've nearly got that finished, and I've also I'm over halfway on our spending money as well. So those are the two big urgent ones, along with my husband's birthday in March, which I have almost all the money for that I want for that. So yeah, so it this month. Actually the first month that I've done it. It's been quite stressful. I've not tracked my spending as regularly as I was doing before Christmas. That's something I will definitely work on in February. And I'm just generally, overall, I'm really pleased with how it's gone. There are some things I could improve. I definitely, like I say, need to track more. I'm finding it hard actually to track with receipts. Oh, I'm done. Okay, I'll shut up. Okay, I waffled long enough. I will leave you in peace. But yeah, I'll work on my tracking. This month was good. Thank you all so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end listening to my innate waffle. I hope you all have a lovely week, and I will see you next time with another cash stuffing video. Have a lovely week, everyone. Bye.